want to talk right now for a little bit about a technique that we use a lot of time in serious game design. This technique is called skinning. Now, skinning is essentially when you take the rule set and the goals, right, of an existing game. Typically, what you want to try and do is you want to try and take a game that your target audience, your target group, is already not only accustomed and familiar to, but also enjoys. Okay, it's no good if you take a game that they hate and try to make it better. No, take a game that they already like, yeah, and then what you do is you skin the declarative layer, or you change the story of the game. Yeah, so you have the same rules, you have the same components. Yeah, it's essentially the same mechanics and the dynamics that are going on. However, what you're doing is you're changing the story world or the storyline of the game. Yeah, and that can give it your little educational twist. And it can be fun too. So here's a little tidbit I picked up. I was out on the, I was walking around, of course, doing some, I guess you would call it garage sales in America, and checking out, because I always love going to the garage sales and seeing what kind of games there are left over, all kinds of, from wiffle bats to baseballs to card games, board games, you name it. I'm always looking, all right, what kind of games people got. And this is a game I came across, which I thought was rather interesting and fun. And it's a perfect example of what we call skinning. Yeah? So this is a game. It's called Go Poop. Yeah? It's for ages 4 and up. And basically, it's just like the game Go Fish. But instead of saying Go Fish, you say Go Poop. Yeah, so here we have the rule set and the game goal of Go Fish, the same rules of calling out to different people who are playing, do you have any number 4s or do you have any number 7s, right? And they respond with Go Fish or yes, I do, here you go, and they hand them over. Now, the same rules are there. The same mechanics are in these cards as well, with that little story twist of Go Poop. What do you mean Go Poop? Well, this story layer, declarative layer, narrative layer, actually has different animals. So here you can see we got, the raccoon, we got caribou, we've got, we've got the ruby-throated hummingbird, right? So all of these cards are different animals, and what you have to do is you have to collect all 4 animals. So I have, for instance, here I've got 2, 3, I'm looking for the last one. There's not another one in here. Where did it go? I know it's here somewhere because we just played this. And it's shuffled well. That's a good thing. So here I have, for instance, 3 ruby-throated hummingbirds. There's a 4th one in there. And at the bottom of each of these, you can see that they actually have a picture of the scat from that animal. Now, the scat is basically the poop. And they have a little thing about that poop. For instance, the ruby-throated hummingbird, apparently they poop and pee at the same time through the same opening, which is called a cloaca. Look like Coca-Cola? Is that what they're pooping? No. Right? And then you get some other ones, like, for instance, here's the beaver. Here's a little interesting fact about the beaver. Beaver scat is made up entirely of wood chips. Entirely of wood chips. Well, they're eating a lot of wood, right? So as you're playing this game, not only do you see a picture of the scat, you get a little information about what that scat is, what makes it unique to that animal. which if you're hiking around North America with your kids, this is a great game to play. Is like, all right, what animals have been through here, right? Oh my goodness. I hope no, let's see, is there any bison that have been through here? Okay, well, I don't know. Look at that big poop. I don't think so. Or, oh no, look out, it's big grizzly bear. Look at that poop of the grizzly bear. Uh-oh, we got to be careful around here. And it's funny because actually, to bring it home, my mother found some scat in the yard, and it was basically a skeleton. It was like a skeleton encased in fur. It was dead. It had like gone through. It was bizarre looking. For the viewers out there, I'm not gonna show it on this, but it looked like basically like a little squirrel skeleton that something had eaten up. And so my mother's like, hey, what kind of animal do you think did that? And so we consulted the cards, and it turns out it was a coyote. Well, we're pretty sure it was a coyote. So yeah, we've got a coyote around, which hey, that's what happens when you're out in the woods, right? You got coyotes and deer and beaver and all kinds of stuff. Oh my. So all right, excellent. I think that's pretty much it for today. So yeah, thank you for dropping by and having a watch. Make sure to grab those deals while we can, and we will be continuing with more Game Beyond courses and live streams in the coming months. So yeah, please join, like, subscribe, share with your friends. I've been Gabe Mack, and play on.